Hey everybody, very sorry for the late video. I've already been chastised horribly by one of our customers. Um, it's just things have gotten away from me today. We're trying to get a few projects done before we leave, so that is why we are here a little bit late today. Everybody have a good weekend? What did we do? Oh, we were here both days this weekend. Yeah, we were here. We worked. But one thing that's really cool, we got a chance. We're making the most of the time that we have. We pulled up all the rugs and mopped and cleaned everything. Pulled all these cases out behind the counter and swabbed those all down. It probably hasn't been done since 1985 or something. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably been done since then, but it's been a while for sure. So we got a chance to do some deep cleaning and pull out some deep, like old stock that we were like, oh my gosh, what is this even? Hi Mia. Hi Rudy. So we got to go through some cool old stuff and figure out what, why, where, how, and move around some stuff, which is always key, trying to shuffle some things around in the store and make it look a little bit better. We're really trying to fill up everything. Happy 420 to you too, Tom. Mr. Zigzag. Yeah, so basically we're just trying to, like right now what I'm doing is taking some of our cooler G.I. Joes and just hanging them like this so they're a little bit easier to see. Our mask selection is very, very filled out in the shelf. I got to redo this shelf, then I'm going to redo the top as well, and just going through everything and kind of relaying out, because I realize that my brain doesn't always lay things out perfectly, so I'll take a little bit of everything, and that's what I like, is when it's a little bit of organized chaos, where everything doesn't necessarily match all the time, and that's not necessarily, that's cool for a collection, but it's not necessarily always the best, like, sales plan. So I'm trying to, make a little bit better of a layout and make some conscientious decisions as far as where things are going and how they're going to look and stuff. So trying to, like a business owner, like make smart decisions. So right now, yeah, I'm going through G.I. Joe's. Deanna's helping me out going through some stacks. She built a new shelf for the corner here. Let me turn it around where our G.I. Joe's are going to be. Where our magazines were. This is a weird angle from the back here. So yeah, it's going to be a nice big display for all of our G.I. Joes and Star Wars and stuff like that. So that when you walk in, it's not just a stack to here of G.I. Joes and Star Wars, like, so you don't have to down stack everything. There's actually, like, going to be shelves and things like that for it. So we just kind of keep on shuffling stuff around and trying to make it work as well as we can. I brought in 3 totes of figures, and I restocked a whole tote this weekend, and then probably about 2 totes of loose stuff, like old vintage figures and stuff like that. Definitely pushing out a lot of toys right now, because the last couple weeks we've been pushing out almost exclusively comic books. So we're just trying to balance it up a little bit, trying to get a little bit more in. Hey, there we go. Cobra Commander. Did anybody else do anything fun this weekend? Any big plans other than, couch party? That's always the best time, is camping out and watching some new Netflix. I finished up Future Man. I finished up, we started the new season of What We Do in the Shadows. Hey, Joe! I got you! I gotta get a hold of you. I got a Snake Eyes for you. So we finished up Future Man, which, man, that show was good. Good, funny sci-fi. Like, if you've got an R-rated sense of humor, it is a hilarious show. So we finished up that, and then we flipped over to the new season of What We Do in the Shadows, and we watched that. Holy crap, is that funny. Sweet. I'm very interested to hear about them, Noel. We flipped over to What We Do in the Shadows, and if you haven't seen that yet, it's just kind of like nerdy vampires. Hey, B. Hola, sir. It's just like vampires that aren't what you would think when you think of, like, classical vampires. They're exactly what you think, and then not at all what you think as far as, like, coolness factor and stuff. There's 3 vampires that live by themselves and live together, and they have their familiar Guillermo, who takes care of them and makes sure and gets them food and gets them other familiars and things like that. So it's a great show. It's really, really funny. What else did we do? I think that was about it. Yeah, we were here yesterday for a good 12 hours or so, just cleaning and relaying out shelves and things like that. Starting to come together, though. It's definitely nice. I'm really hoping that as far as everything goes, that we can get back open by the 1st. And I mean, we're what, 10 days away from that? 11 days away? We are. It's the 20th. I'll do it. It's 420. So we are, 11 days away from being able to open again. And boy, I would love to have it so that people are really like blown away when they walk in after being, locked at home for 6 weeks and come back in and go, oh wow, they they definitely use the time wisely. Like that's the plan, is to use our time wisely. I mean, I think that's the point of the universe just in general, is to use your time wisely. And since, normally this time of year we're tearing this apart every other week for conventions and stuff like that, since we don't have any conventions on the horizon coming up anytime soon, we might as well just make the store look as stacked as we can, because, hey, I want to make it look nice for you guys. We like to see you guys, and we like for you to see our stuff and it to look cool and to make you go, whoa, I did not know you had one of those. And we'll be like, yeah, obviously we had one of those this whole entire time. So yeah, other than that, like I said, these videos might be a little sporadic. We've got, like I said, some top secret stuff going on this week. But yeah, we are here working on things. Even though we got to be closed, we're still trying to keep that forward momentum going. So if you need anything, get a hold of us. Shoot us an email, shoot us a Facebook message, a video, whatever. You can text the store line and we can get back with you. Kind of whatever, So I hope everybody's doing good out there. I hope we can open up in some capacity in about 11 days. Fingers crossed. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Dinner theater for you, the Dorings. Miss you guys. I hope you're doing good. Talk to you soon.